Showtime. Hey, y'all, I'm going to be reacting to Love Live episode 12, and I will be starting my reaction in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, starting out with the opening straight up. I was sort of half expecting like a little cute little recap of what went down in episode 11, but hey, you know what? I don't mind this one bit. It's a nice way of it actually getting me off my guard there. I did not notice that the first times I watched the opening, but it actually says Leela on one of the monitors of the stadium. I gotta give Sunrise credit to that attention to detail there, because I didn't notice it until this week anyway, so that's pretty fucking cool. So, man. Honestly, they all have amazing voices, but especially Conan's voice actress. She just does a fantastic job. Oh, man, I just love their dance moves. Sorry about that. Just a lot of overtime. Just a lot of work lately. And I even love the two when they're running. You see all those little sparkles, and makes the opening have a little bit more extravagance than it already had. It's all sung for all. And that's a nice way of having an episode title too, actually. I love how Keke supports herself by being on top of Conan. Hell yeah. Conan looks like she's about to die the moment she said that. I mean, Kek is, she looks like she's about to die. That's what I meant to say. Nope, it's the reality of the situation. They gotta work themselves to the bone. I actually like this. We're seeing substantial growth for Conan after she gained that self-confidence off of episode 11 when it comes to singing. Oh, man. Well, finally, some good news. Maybe the amount of emissions have increased? That's going to be my guess. Yeah! Finally, we get to hear the Ren's father actually do something. And I love how yes, I knew it. I knew it, because they wouldn't have introduced that plot point in the Ren-centered episode if they weren't going to, at the very least, resolve that before the core ended. So that's some nice writing from the staff on Sunrise Studio there. And it makes it... Oh, shit! Of course you'd say Galaxy. I love seeing you get happy. Oh, so the hyperactive girl. She just radiates nothing but energy. Oh yeah. Hey, that sounds like a job for Keka, though. Yeah, she's nice at decorating things. Mm. I mean, hey, why not? Hey, exactly. And plus, who knows? They might say yes, and they'll be able to actually use that location. Hmm. I'm. I don't imagine they'd be interested considering they're all family. Damn it! I want to see the father's face. Oh come on, animators! Just turn his face around. Damn it! Oh, they tease us. Oh man, I hope it isn't the gym. I like how they all. Yeah, I like how all the three girls were like, "What the hell?" They all have what the hell face when they were looking at Conan. That's too cute. But they gotta try though, because if they don't, their odds of succeeding are going to be substantially lower. The thing is, sometimes you need that selfish personality to succeed, though. Hey, there's some old lady in the background. Oh, and oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I mistook Keke for an old lady there. It was the blur effect. Yo, our girl looks like she's about to die. Did she even sleep? And it's for the best too, because our girl Keke needs some rest. As much as I love this series, Mao and Yuna have been underutilized in this series. That's the if I had to pick anything that this series missed out on, it's them not giving Mao and Yuna on-screen performances a few episodes ago. They've had at least two opportunities to do that, and Sunrise, they kind of passed off of both times on doing that. Series is still damn great though, but and I do love this build-up, but I'm getting the eerie feeling that Sunrise is gonna rush a few things. Oh, hello, Leonardo Rodriguez, and hello, Vendor X Samurai. I just barely noticed your live chat comments because YouTube sometimes doesn't load up my comments, so I refresh my comments periodically. Thank you for joining the line chat, both of y'all. I mean, who would blame her? And you know, that might not actually be the worst perspective I have, because if you look at things as a competition, you might lose some of your passion. That is also true too, because competition does force you to dig down deep sometimes and to do things that you normally wouldn't be capable of. Oh, and also thank you very much, Vendoria X Samurai, for comments on the lap chat and ask for what's up. Everything's going good so far. For the most part. At least my specific day so far. Okay, now I kind of like how all the lights going on, just had a nice magical like effect. Really has a beautiful Christmas magic vibe, at least to me. And you know what? That also fits with the title of the series too, Love Laugh Superstar. Yo, those three girls feel like they're everywhere this week. They've got a good point. M plus. Whoa. Now that is some max selflessness there. And I love how here they justify why some of the first years are going to go all out and supporting our girls. Oh, man. Okay. I always love it when she shows the fuck off. And this is nice too, just seeing how Conan has become fully optimistic too. Oh, sorry for getting your name wrong, Venderia X Samurai. Yeah, it's because sometimes the pronunciations are pretty tough, depending on the name. So that's why I got it slightly wrong. Yo, that ain't the safest way of sleeping with your glasses. I'm just saying because you could accidentally crush him if you like move around. It's a huge risk factor. I mean, hey, they could look at it as an opportunity to snow, though. That's a Russian now. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. Actually, seeing those nice little tender moments between Simony and Keke also really do liven things up significantly because the reason why it liven things up significantly is because I love contrasting how they were at the start of the series and now that. Oh, I even like how they resolved this little plot point too when it comes to Ren and her maid. That's nice. Because some anime, they sometimes forget about even the most minor characters. I'm not going to name any names. Where they completely forget about characters they've introduced weeks ago. And I love how Love Live Superstar is making sure to at the very least remember each and at least most of the characters in its extensive cast. Damn, our girl's grown strong to be able to lift up Simony like that. Oh, jeez. Viondre. Okay, thank you for helping on the pronunciation. Viondre X Samurai. I just love the mischievous like music when it goes like. Da-na-na-na. I like how she goes over the top. I'm sure they have something set up though. Yeah, I mean, I think she jumped into conclusions a little bit too quickly there. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand why she'd be paranoid, but I don't think any of the precious first years be do anything that fucked up. I'm just saying. I like how the theme sounds epic too. And you know what I love about this scene too? I love how it emphasizes how the Yui Goka school and all of its students are helping lift up all our girls, and it shows a two relationship because with the success of the Leela group of our main girls, it was part of the catalyst that allowed more people to apply to the specific school, and now it's the students in the school helping out our girls. There's something really beautiful about that. Just seeing the nice, wonderful two-way relationship. Yo, that's a nice callback to some of the earlier episodes in the series there. Yo, it looks gorgeous. Oh my. Yo, how long did it take those girls to get all that stuff? Jeez. Tetsu Tatsumi Climax 1. Oh, is that a specific anime name? Viondre X Samurai? Oh, yeah. I've been waiting for this for so damn long. And something I'm really loving about this too, you can really tell how much Karen's growing, just given the fact that she's giving the opening lines in that live stream video too. Huh. Damn, Mitsuji looks damn gorgeous. Okay, that is some damn good animation when she does that. And you know what makes that the 2D animation really work? The way it perfectly intersplices with 3D and 2D, because currently, don't get me wrong, there's this idol anime called Selection Project that's currently airing this season. And it has a really good CGI also. But with that series, the CGI contrasts with the 2D visuals. Here, the 2D and the CG blend magnificently. It's sometimes hard to tell the difference between the two, and that's just the most wonderful thing too. And you can definitely tell Sunrise is going all out because it's mostly hand drawn this time, in comparison to some of the early episodes where it was mostly CG with snippets of 2D supporting some bits here and there. This time, it's mostly 2D with snippets of 3D supporting the extravagant dancing and singing sequences. I kind of like this shit in my heart wherever I'll put my and then I'll put my thoughts on the song. It's kind of relatable in a way because it's got the message of it ain't really good to bottle things up on the inside. So I even love how even this deep in the series, the songs still have a lot of meaning, which is beautiful because some musical animes this season have been struggling to connect their lyrics with any substantial themes at all. Like an example is Mute King. That series does fuck all in connecting its lyrics with the themes of the series, and this series just does it so damn easily. And that's what really makes this anime just a step above a lot of the idol anime and musical anime airing this season. Or let alone this year. Yo, now that was fantastic. All right. I hope our girls get first. Come on. If they don't get first, I'm going to call rigged. All right, good. Now let it be Mao and Yunan set. All right, come on. Rigged! I'm just joking. I'm happy. Yeah, I mean it. I'm happy, you know? Second is really good. Fuck! I still wish the girls would have been able to win. And saying that though, you can definitely tell this episode was rushed though, because this is like the third instance where I feel Sunny Passion should have been having a performance on screen and they were skipped over again. It's like, yes, the loss hurts, but I think if Sunrise would have shown the performance of Sunny Passion, the loss would have felt a lot more harder than it actually does. Reason why I say that is because a few seasons ago, I was watching D4DJ, and they showed off the main girls compete against the main rival characters, and they showed off the main rivals and the main girls in that series go at each other, and it felt like a total loss for the main girls when they lost against the main rivals. Here, don't get me wrong, the girls' performance is absolutely amazing, but I feel like they really rushed the ending. If I'm being honest, I'm not gonna lie. But in saying that, I do love how we see Conan deal with massive amounts of adversity, though. Oh, all right, that's pretty cool. Then on today, ex samurai. Oh. No, that's the spirit right there. Now that is damn cool, and I love how they utilize this loss and this adversity for all the girls to come together and for their bond to become even stronger. That was a really, really beautiful there. I love how the girls see each other like that. All right, gotta admit that was cute. Let's win Love Live. Okay. Oh, I always love when they say that. All right, I gotta admit, regardless of it rushing, it was a great season finale. So I'm gonna give the episode a 9 out of 10. I can't give it a 10 out of 10 because everything involving Sunny Passion in the series was rushed. I'm not gonna pussyfoot that subject. Sunrise really should have given this series 2 cores, and we all know they could have because this series makes a lot of bank for Sunrise. So they really could have given this 2 cores if they wanted to. And ain't like Love Live is a poverty-stricken franchise that has no money to work with. We all know this series has a lot of money to work with. But, in saying that, let me start out with the positives. It had a lot of plot progression because our girls came a long way, and seeing them get second place felt like a realistic conclusion. Yes! It would have been better if we would have also seen Sunny Passion perform after our girls immediately so that we could come to the realization that, oh shit, our girls are screwed. Then it would have made that scene a lot more stronger with them suffering. But in saying that, I love the way they handled things for the most part. Oh, all right. I like these cute little songs at the end. And now this time they got Middle Dragon Kick Climax. All right, then Andre X Samurai. That's cool. As for the After Okra and all sorts of challenges bit, that really does fit with the themes of the series where each of the girls have their own struggles. Like when it comes to Keke, she had to have results showing off so that she wouldn't have to move to a different place. With Conan, she had to get through her struggles and find a way of singing by herself, and all the other girls. So honestly, the lyrics that in the song really hold a lot of meaning to the series. And then when it gets to the Blossom Our Dreams Now Bloom Bright, that also holds true too, because after the performance from Leela in this episode, Oh, when it says we'll set off on a new journey, we see you next time. Yeah, all right. I hope that implies it's gonna get a season. I would definitely react to it. All right, that was some awesome stuff. But yeah, that's what I thought from Now here are other things I also liked about it for Istanbul, because even though yes, it was sad seeing Leela get second place, it was realistic though. And here's another thing that I also loved from the episode too. It had a nice mix of humor here and there. Like when you had Keke go to Sumeri and be like, just have this for a day because I'm not their fan for a single day. That was so damn adorable because it helped emphasize how serious Keke is, while simultaneously it also added a lot of humor. So I love how the script was powerful from start to finish. It really made the episode extra lively. And to top it all off, from a character standpoint, it did a lot because we did see Con radiating with massive amounts of confidence. And then when she was filled in a situation with adversity after the big loss, I love how she was the one. Well, all the girls were the ones to not give up, and they're going to want to keep on trying because they want to win. I love that fiery passion that not only Colin had, but all the other girls. So that's why I thought the growth for Colin and the other girls was substantial. And I love the character development for Keke because she was willing to get rid of her fangirlisms aside for a single day to compete against Sonny Passion. And that's what made the episode really great. I was like, okay, this is nice. And I even love how detailed the script is because I love how it settled the whole matter when it came to Ren and her maid, where now Ren has enough money to pay the maid. So I love that little plot point there, how they patched that up, because I was wondering, is she going to be able to solve the maid? Well, the episode answered this question. What happened to Ren's father? Well, it looks like now Ren's father's actually acting like a parent and giving money to her daughter. And that's what I love. Like, even some of the most minor of characters had something to pitch in the season finale. And that's what I felt made the episode fantastic overall. And aside from that, I always love it when Keke calls Sumeri a Chinese support, and then Sumeri, of course, I'm in a cutesy galaxy, which I'm glad that happens because it wouldn't be a Love Live Superstar episode without our girl saying at least galaxy once a week. It just wouldn't be her at all. So that's what I thought from a character standpoint. It was amazing. I mean, just nothing but comedic stuff from start to finish, if you ask me personally. And on top of that, I gotta say, the animation quality, it looked good. You can definitely tell the animators they went to work because the way the 3D looked, it looked natural. And this is also the episode with like the most hand drawn, with the most 2D drawings when it comes to a musical performance. You can definitely tell that Summers was like, nah, they couldn't use CGI that much for the finale, and it showed, and I loved it. Not to say that there was anything wrong with 3D, because the 3D was also great, because when it came to the 3D, you saw the clothing of the girls move, hair movement, the shading was great, it didn't look laggy. And to its credit, you can tell Sunrise they knew how to utilize CG proficiently, because they, for this specific episode, they limited it mostly just to the far away shots. So that's what made it doubly impressive, just the usage of it. So that's why the visuals were top of the line, A++ visually. Like, no doubts about that. The music was amazing. The lyrics felt meaningful. And aside from that, I love the artwork. It looked gorgeous, especially the backgrounds, too. They were absolutely amazing. So that's why I got to give the episode overall a 9 out of 10. Now, if I had to rate the series overall on a scale of 1 to 10, I rarely do this, but I'm going to give this series an 8.25 out of 10. And this is a score I do not use lightly, because out of the anime that have aired this year, I've only given 1 9 out of 10 to Fruits Basket, and it's rare for me to give me a 9 out of 10. And then when it comes to like 8 scores. The only 8 I've given this year is just Vivi Floret's I Song at an 8.5 out of 10. And that's about it. Well, there's 86, but that's to be determined, though, because my score on 86 could change depending on how it sticks at season finale and all that. So, but I put 86 in that category. So, asides from Fruit Basket's 86, Vivi. Oh, and there's also Puli Puli Molcar, but Puli Puli Molcar is a short anime. So, I have that on different standards than a full-on series like this. So say for this series, it goes into my rare 8.25 out of 10 category. And if I go by ratings overall, Love Live Superstar is definitely in my top 3 anime of the year. Like that. That's how amazing this series has been. Now, if you're wondering why I only settled at giving it an 8.25 out of 10 and I didn't give it a 9 or an 8.5 out of 10, y'all were at least for those of y'all who have seen all my reactions, you know why I can't give it an 8.5 or 9 out of 10. Because I felt like the script for this series, it feels like the script for this series is like a 2-core anime just condensed into like 12 episodes. Because pretty much anything involving Sony Passion has been rushed, because how can the series like build up this idol group for like a multiple episodes and then do fuck all with them? Because Sony Passions have been introduced so many times. Like when the girls collaborate with Sony Passion, we didn't get to see that. It was off screen. Or the first time Sony Passion performed, it was off screen. And then this week, Sony Passion had the winning performance. We didn't get to see that. And I gotta call out on the series when it does that, because musical anime like Kero and Tuz and even D4DJ, they have their main characters lose against characters with more experience. But at the very least with Kero and Tuesday, when Kero and Tuesday lost to their rival character, at the very least there, we got to see their rival character beat them with an absolutely fantastic performance. This series, I felt like it sped through so many things where it felt like they wanted to. Yeah, and I remember the character's name. It was Angela. Angela was the character in Karen Tuesday. And then you have other anime like D4DJ, which, again, that series, you had the main group be defeated by the rival characters on screen in the final episode of that series. So it's like, yes, I love this series way more than D4DJ on Tuesday. I can tell you that much. Like this series, if I were to stack it up against those series, Love Live Superstars comes ahead like every fucking time with zero hesitation. But I cannot be a liar and be like, well, yeah, this series is perfection, because it isn't. Because you have other anime in the past that Love Live Superstar could have learned from, yet they didn't do that. So that's why I got to limit my score to an 8.25 out of 10 because of that specific rushed plot point. And then I feel there were bits in the series where they could have had a little bit of tension. Let me explain where. Like, for example, whenever it had the whole plot point where Keke had to do something substantial of not her parents are going to force her to move, I feel like the series didn't emphasize that enough. And I felt like they could have added a lot more emotional stakes if they would have had more of that as like a plot point throughout the series. But the thing is, though, the series only really mentions that in passing from time to time. And that's a little bit disappointing because I absolutely love Keke, and I think it would have given us more depth if we would have seen her, at least if they would have shown her deal with pressure and adversity. But the series withheld on doing that. So that's why I can't really give the series anything higher than an 8.25 out of 10 for that series, because also got to put into consideration things like that, where its script, while the series has a great script, it wasn't excellent. And there were a few instances where they could have executed things a little bit better by, again, probably making the series a 2-core. And before y'all say, well, that's the money that the animators had to work with, no. This series is a mega franchise. It's, last I checked, its revenue is like in the millions. So, yeah. If Sonos wanted to, they could have made it 2-core. There's literally no excuses for them at all when it comes to this series. So that's why, yeah, I got to limit it to an 8.25 out of 10 for those reasons, because I feel like the way they execute things in the script was a little bit shabby. Not to say this series was bad. It was great overall. And to the credit of the series, I love its cast of characters. A lot. Keke, Conan, Sumini, Ren were all great. Shisata probably could have had a little bit more, but even that, I still liked her a lot. So, to the credit of the series, it handled most of its stuff well for the most part. And there really isn't much I can complain about when it comes to the series at all. Like, almost nothing at all. So that's why overall I thought the script was great. I thought there was a lot of hilarious moments, like with Ren's dog, whenever Keke and Sumini go at each other, was absolutely hilarious. And I even love some of the relatable struggles when it comes to Kono and how she deals with pressure and adversity. Like, those scenes were really engaging to watch. And seeing her succeed, dealing with their trauma, performing in public was actually really good. So that's why I still got to give credit where credit's due when it comes to the series. And I still have to give it a high rating, like an 8.25 out of 10. And the visuals were absolutely top of the line. So, and then the music was phenomenal. The voice acting was amazing. And my goodness, like almost every week, the series fired off on almost every cylinder. And that's why overall, I have to rate the series an 8.25 out of 10 because it was absolutely great. I just feel like it could have executed things a little bit better. But it's still a great series regardless. And it's still in my top 3 anime of the year by far. Like, there's no question. The only way I could see it being knocked out is if some anime this season absolutely is so amazing. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta take off Love Live Superstar off my list. But as of now, this series is in my top 3. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the episode and the series in general. I would really love to hear your thoughts and how you feel about either my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. And before I go, let me just say thank you very much to Viondre X Samurai for commenting on the live chat. And everyone else, thank you very much for watching my video. Hope y'all rate it, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you'll come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.